Alright, I was gonna take a minute and just document where I'm at on the piano, on the player piano. This is the action, and if you've been kind of keeping up, you can tell it's starting to look a little different. I'm on my way back with it, reassembling it and everything. You can see the new felts that I've put on. Let's see here. I replaced all the damper felts, all these white felts all the way across. This felt right here is the hammer felt that these hammers fall back into. That's all new. All these springs, hammer return springs, are new. There's a set of springs under here too that are the damper return springs, and they were cleaned up and adjusted, not replaced. All these felts on these registration buttons, I think they're called, adjustment buttons, are new. I've cleaned all this wood the best I could. I re-shellacked the hammer rail, this thing that the hammers fall back against, and I think I said I repainted all these steel uprights here. Sorry about the lighting, but anyway, here's the hammer, and on the hammer we replaced, or actually we shaped the felt. We replaced the catcher leather, which is that piece of leather right there. We replaced that. We replaced the bridle strap, which is this piece. We replaced this piece of felt, the hammer butt leather, that piece of leather. The two pieces of felt that are under it, one of those is replaced, the other one's not, but it was in good shape. This was not replaced, but it was in good shape. Then on the whippings, we replaced the catcher felt. We replaced, now this was in good shape, so I didn't replace that piece. We replaced the spring, the jack spring. Okay. Then we polished the catcher wire and the bridle strap wire. We replaced this button felt here, which is where the pneumatics engage for the player system, and we replaced this piece of felt here. So basically everything's new except a couple little pieces of felt that really don't get any use, and they seem to be in really good shape. But now that it's starting to get assembled, you can see when you lift up, this is where the key pushes up. The key lifts from here, and the pneumatics lift from here. So either one will operate. You can play it with the keys, or you can play it, automatically with the player mechanism, with the roll, paper or whatever. But as you press up on this, you can see in there, this right here is the jack. Right there's the jack, and the whipping pushes it up and causes this is the hammer butt, causes it to rotate forward, so like that, and then it kicks out. But all that has to be adjusted once it's in the piano to be the correct adjustment. But that's the way it works. We draw back, you can see what it's doing to the hammer. It also would be lifting the damper that went with this hammer if I didn't already have the dampers locked back, but I have them all locked back because it makes assembly easier. But there we go. I mean, that's the process, and after it's finished, I'll get some pictures and put it up somewhere until I'm ready for it, which will be quite a while. So I still got all the pneumatics I have to rebuild, and the strings to redo. So I don't know. It's going to be a while, but you know, one foot in front of the other kind of thing. Just keep moving and get there one of these days.